Hi again, Junior here. This journey is very much about symbolism, I think. When I was bicycling around the south of Sweden, meeting fans and had the blue hat on, I was much in the lower chakras, was not really developed yet, and I did not really know so much about how to raise my frequency. But the symbolism was, of course, Atlantis with the blue hat. For those who are running this show, who they are, we don't really know. But maybe they are even extraterrestrials in some way. I don't really know, and I haven't met them. And I think maybe Lennart or Mats knows more about that. I think it's funny though that Lennart is training himself so much in this project with breathing and tantra and kundalini and meditation, etc. I have never seen him worked so hard with his whole body and soul before. I wonder how many reincarnations this can be. And I wonder if it's connected to the Sphinxes who guard the Nile. And is it guarding for fertility, I wonder? Because it's so much about fertility, male fertility from his side. And people think it's so crazy. But of course they are so deceived by the mainstream media and all the signs they gave on this, because when you are tantra, when you are what do you call it, Trannie, it's a boy behind the girl, and people do think them are sexy. Then it will be big problems for male as well to know what they are really turned on to. They will be confused. And when Lennart's naked pictures was spread all over internet, many guys maybe was turned on. So crazy. That's how far this has gone. Everyone is so confused about what is what. When a man is a man, divine masculinity, it's something else, I think. And when we have divine women, it will also be something else. That's why I think it's very important now to find the second feather, so we can help other people to understand how this works together. Because Lennart, he only trained himself, and he has not reached any out-of-body experience yet. But he tells me that it's very, very nice, this tantra meditating state. He starts with meditating, and then he uses Wim Hof breathing, and then he tried to do the kundalini work and masturbation as well. Very scary stuff. I'm little bit afraid of that. What do you think about it, Lennart? Well, Junior, I think it's very interesting what you are talking about. I also think it's very interesting when I listen to Kent Daniel Bentkowsky's interview last evening, because he is was a deep researcher about the Illuminati and the connection between them and the Freemasons, and how far back this is. This from the Egypt time, so far back, and also how he can see things in Stanley Kubrick's films and connect to the Illuminati and the Freemasons. And then both Stanley Kubrick died and also Bentkowsky. That's very interesting, because this occult-based symbolism, they don't want to let people know about this. I also think it's very, very interesting that about the levitation technique that Bentkowsky talks about, that the Egyptians knew about. But I don't think it was the Egyptians that built the pyramids and the Sphinxes. I think it was Atlanteans, because we know that's very much older than they talk about in the history books. Levitation, I will give you a link below what levitation is. It's kind of without any what do you call it? Free floating in the air. It's very interesting, and I think it's combined to Saucer technology that Michael Tellinger is talking about. Those two techniques will give you the flying saucer, I think. That the system, of course, really have, but we are going around in automobiles and they hide it. But I think the Atlanteans knew about this, and I think this is a pattern that repeated itself because we are millions of years old. Michael Kramer, I think, this archaeology professor, has many evidence about that. And this is what happens in a patriarchal hierarchy system, and it will repeat itself over and over again. So that's why the Atlanteans are here, maybe together with Mantis. I don't know much about the things that happens outside this three-dimensional room, because I have not been otherwise on other places yet, but maybe it's possible when I now do this raw food eating and have added that to all other stuff that I do. I've been pretty physical in my life before, but I have not trained like this. Kind of interesting training, but it's very nice. And I will toast some sunflower seeds today and maybe I will fill up my starter on the sour bread. Also time to make a new one. Take care of yourself now and watch links below if you're interested.